All right, we're at part 2. Just waiting for this to load up. Join in.
Chilling.
What's up? What's
up?
Sorry
about that. The wifey, I had to go spend some time with her, man. I've been neglecting her with all these startups I'm involved in and jobs.
Who you telling, man? Trust me, been there, done that. Doing it right now.
This is why I fuck with entrepreneurs, because they feel my pain. Cool. All right, let's knock this shit out, man. Look, again, thank you for this. This is really great stuff. It's so exciting to learn coding on this level, and just learn how functions work and how you can pull in this code that you've written, God knows how long ago, and you can run that without having to rewrite the shit from scratch. It's beautiful, dude. So
yeah,
just know I'm a big fan of this shit, man.
Cool.
Cool.
So go ahead and share your screen and pull up Adam.
Sure.
And I think we were doing overriding. Yep. All right. So let me do a quick recap. So what we're going to do is override this function. We're going to call the parent function. So this is the child class, and like we went through earlier, all the old functions have been inherited in. So we want to extend the functionality of the existing functions that we pulled in from the parent class. In this case, we want to call the parent method. So a child object can call its parent's method for the same method. It's called the super function. Because you have a super class, that's the parent class, and you have subclasses, that's the child classes. So you call super. So what we're going to do in this add function, go ahead and go to the next line and do your indentations.
Okay.
We're going to call super, the open, and it's a function, so open parentheses, the name of the function that we're calling. So we're calling the add function, lowercase a. And then below that, I'm sorry. We're going to set a variable equal to that super function. So put a answer equals super add. Put answers equals in the front of it. All right, cool. So so we're saving the function. We're saving the return from the parent function. Okay.
Hang on, Jerome. How come the word is grayed out? The command, should it be color coded accordingly? You see where it says answer is grayed out equals super add, and it's all grayed.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just double checking.
Okay. So below that, we're gonna take that answer and we're gonna push it into that answer array that we have. That's in the parent class. Okay. So we're gonna do self dot, or next line. So we're calling self for this instance, dot ans, because that's the name of that's the name of the variable, dot append, 2 P's.
Here are some things you can do when your phone's offline.
Open parenthesis, answer. Okay. And I believe, okay, go ahead and save that. Oh, I'm sorry. I gave you the wrong syntax for super. It's super open close parentheses. So take add out of there. No. Keep the answer equals.
Okay.
But take the add out. And then do dot add I'm sorry. At the end of the parenthesis, open close parenthesis, dot add. And then open close parenthesis. I was mixing up languages there. All right, go ahead and save that and then run that numbers.py. All right. Now do number 1. All right. Now, okay, cool. So you know that it worked, and it called the super add function. All right. And then now let's go back and part of your homework is to re-implement all the rest of the functions and do the same append.
Append for all the other functions, including divide.
Yeah, divide, subtract, do the super dot, whatever the function is, and then append the answer.
Okay.
Now that's what I want your homework to be. Now I want you to add a new function and we're gonna output the answers in that answer array. All right. So define.
Let me write down my homework real quick. Okay. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Make a new function.
Sure.
And we're gonna call this function get answers.
So it starts with def, right?
Yeah, def get underscore answers. Okay. And it passes in the self.
So it's dot self or
no? It's look at your add function.
Oh, gotcha.
And yep. All right. So we're going to do a for loop. We're going to loop through every item in our array. Okay. So just like how you had a while loop for the function, we're going to do a for loop. So in Python, you can do what are called ranges. Okay. So you can do the syntax would be like for, and then you give it some variable name. Most people do I or X or A or whatever. So for I in answer, in ANS rather. And basically that says for every variable inside of the answer array. That's how the interpreter interprets it. So type in the word for space I. Oh my bad, FOR. And I in no my bad. I space in IN. IN. For IN. No. You had the in part right. Get rid. So just put the letter I in front of that N. There you go. For I in space, and then self.
No parentheses?
No parentheses. Dot ANS. And then do a colon. All right. So this says for every variable called I that is inside of the answer array. All right. So and then go to the next line. We're going to print I. Print change it to a string, so call it an str function. Print. No, you're right. Print open parentheses, close parentheses, and inside of the parentheses, str open parenthesis. No, inside it's a double.
Double. Okay, gotcha.
All right, and then put another closing. Yeah, inside of the string function, put the variable I.
Nice.
And that converts I to a string.
Got it.
All right. So I want you to save that. Now go to your numbers.py and let's add in option number 7. And you're going to have to move. Yeah, go ahead and copy that. No.
You need a manager, right?
No, copy elif option equals 6.
Okay.
And the exit that's below that.
Okay, hang on.
All right. Now paste it below the exit, below the exit.
Okay.
Make another elif basically.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Change that 6 to a 7, and change that, and then change the exit function that's underneath option 6. Yeah. Change that to manager dot get answers or where yeah, get answers. All right. Now hit save and go back to the terminal. And I want you to just run the add function like 3 times.
Okay.
You're gonna have to exit that one and restart it.
Sure.
All right.
I got issue line 1.
Expected and indented block. Okay, so you got indentations messed up. All right. Go to the manager, the answer manager.py.
Yeah, I'm just trying to close that out. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So that last print, the last print statement, the last one.
Oh, this one. Yes.
The indentation is off. Remember, anytime you put a colon, you're doing a new scope block, and you gotta indent it. No, indent in. You indent it out. There you go. Perfect. Anytime you got that colon, you're telling Python there's a new scope of code, and that's what the indentation tells you. That tells the interpreter this code is this block, this code is this block, and it's nested.
Nice.
So in other languages, you gotta do semicolons or whatever. In Python, there's none of that. You use indentations.
Nice. Okay, cool.
All right. So the cool thing about that is it forces you to have good code, because it won't run otherwise. So, all right. So go back and try to run the script.
Sure.
All right.
And twice, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Do hit 1, and go ahead and do that. Do it again. Do it one more time.
One more time.
Yeah. Yep. And we forgot to put option 7 in the text, but hit 7 anyway because we did the code. So no.
Okay. It out.
Yeah. Go back to the numbers.py. L is. Oh, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be 6. Yeah, go ahead. Up in your print statements, up at the top where it says option 1, option 2, go ahead and add in your option 7 or option 6 and option 7.
What option do we want here?
You want option 6 right there, and then change. Get answers.
Underscore answers.
Or yeah, whatever you want to call it. It don't really matter.
Or you want me to kind of take the underscore away?
Yeah. All right. And here's a quick tip. In Atom, you can highlight all that text and then just hit the quotation mark 1 time, and it'll put it around both ends.
Nice.
Yeah. Saves a lot of time. I was like, yeah. All right. Hit save. Oh, wait. Change option 6 equals exit to option 7 equals exit.
Yep. Good catch.
And then save and rerun the program.
Awesome. So let's start again.
Yeah, I got to start again because we're not saving to a database or anything. So.
Yep. 2. Oh, nope. 1 again.
And then, yeah.
Get answers?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. 5, 6, and 9. That is pretty awesome. So it just went back and recalled the database because we have it now.
Well, we're not using a database. We're
right, it's not a database, but we've told it to hold the data in a particular line of code, and now we're going back to that code to retrieve the numbers or the answers that we originally asked it to hold, right?
Right. So objects, they have properties and they have methods. So the properties are the variables, the methods are the functions.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Got it.
So yeah. So and that's what that self, and this is why that self is important, because in the memory, each instantiation of the object is in the RAM somewhere. So that self keyword is telling it, hey, it's this block of memory, do it right here. It's this block of memory, do it right here. In other languages, it's called this instead of self.
Okay, cool. Nice.
All right, so yeah, so your homework is to replicate the rest of the function, replicate what you did for add into the other functions.
I will do that. Sweet. This was fun.
Yes. So is there anything that we should recap?
No, but I know I might have to come back to you with questions while I'm actually doing this, because I know I'm gonna screw up probably somewhere and be like, what's going on? And I can't figure it out. But no, overall, I get the process. I understand what we're trying to accomplish and what we're doing with the code. It's just amazing actually being able to tell the computer to do it without just going through an application and just doing it on its own. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's really cool. I enjoy this.
Cool. All right, well, let's see. The next thing that we'll work on, all right, so we covered inheritance, we covered objects, we covered number operations, we covered conditional logic, we covered loops, and we've covered arrays. Actually, I want to do one more thing with the arrays. I want to do one more thing.
Okay.
So arrays have certain functions. So like I was saying before, you can do things in a range, for I and blah, blah, blah. So if you want to access a particular item in an array, it uses a block syntax. So let me go back to the answersmanager.py. All right. So if you wanted to get a particular item in an array, so in this case our array is ANS. If you wanted to get the first position in the array, okay. First of all, arrays are 0 indexed, so they don't start at 1; they start at 0. All right. So if you wanted to get the first position, you would do self.ans square bracket, open square bracket, the number 0, close square bracket. So
square bracket is because it's particular to 0?
No, square brackets are particular to arrays. That's how you get the position of an array. So
got it.
Print or let's make a new function. Actually, no, let's not get a new function. What I want you to do is I want you to get rid of that for loop. All right.
The one there where it says answer super add, where it's pulling.
Yeah, get rid of that for I in self.ans and the print statement. Or you can comment it out. So you can let me show you how to do a multi-line comment. Click right before the F.
Right before the F?
Yeah, and for the right before the forward. Okay, yeah. And do a 3 single quotations. Do 3 of them. All right. So now you see everything below that turn green. That's a multi-line comment. So go to the end of that print statement on the last parentheses and do 3 more. All right. So now both of those lines are commented out. So now go below that, and I want you to do a print, and then open parenthesis, close parentheses, and inside of the parentheses, I want you to call self.ans. No, inside the print statement.
Got it.
Self.ans dot, or not dot, open bracket, open square bracket, square bracket, 0 colon. You might have to wrap that. You might have to wrap that in a str function. Yeah, I think you do actually. Convert it to a string.
So what would I put basically?
Right there.
str.
Or the beginning. Inside of the first parenthesis. Put inside the first parenthesis. Do str. And then you can select self.ans bracket 0 colon in bracket. Just select that whole.
Right here.
All the way to the square bracket. Right there.
Got it.
And now do an open parenthesis.
What did I do? Hang on. Sorry.
It's all good.
No problems.
Trying to show you some of these shortcuts.
No, I love it. Still right before the 0, or include a bracket, right? There you go. Go. And you said semicolon or parentheses?
Parentheses.
Every time I press.
Okay. All right. Screw it. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and just put the close parenthesis and the open close parenthesis around the self.answer.
Okay, that shortcut you're trying to show me out.
Actually, yeah. Actually, get rid of that 0. Just get rid of the 0. All right. So let me tell you what this does. Okay. So if you only need a slice of the array, like say you only gonna need the items after position 5. Okay.
Got it.
You can do a beginning and an end range. So the beginning of this array, position in start position, end position. All right. If you don't put any numbers and you just put the parentheses, that's the same thing as the whole array.
Okay.
All right. So this statement is equivalent to the for loop.
And basically, we're pulling the whole array, right?
Pull the whole array, yeah. It's just going to iterate. It's called ranging. It's going to range over the whole array. So hit save. And go back and run the program again 2-3 times, and then do the get answers. You're gonna have to exit out of that.
Exit out.
Oh yeah, we should probably change that. Pick an option 1 to 7. Unexpected indent.
Answer manager.
Yeah, it says it's an unexpected indent. So you got something messed up. Oh, you need to go back one. Yep.
Just realized it too.
Cool. And go to the numbers.py. You didn't save that, by the way.
Oh, I sure did. Going learn the hard way, huh?
Numbers.py. Change that last option where it says pick an option 1 through 6. Change it to 1 through 7. Line 12. Yep.
All right, cool.
All right, now run it.
Get answers.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And they put it in a bracket.
Yep, put it in array format. Mm-hmm.
Nice. That is freaking cool. Oh, man. Okay.
So if you wanted to if you wanted to, just show everything from like the second one on, you would put 2 : and then leave it blank. That means go to the start here, go to the end. Or if you
so basically we'll get only 13 and 17 and then after that, right?
Correct. And if you did, you only want stuff. You want to end. You want to start at the beginning, but you want to end at position number 1, which would be 13. You would do just : and then 1. It means start at the beginning and go to position 1.
Got it. 1.
And and if you want to do a start and an end position, then you just put whatever to whatever.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be good practice. I'm playing with it a little bit during my homework.
Yeah. So, So that's what I wanted to do today. Next week we will work on exception handling. And then after we do exception handling, we'll move on to the writing GUI programs.
Oh, nice. Can't wait. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. All right. If you have any questions, hit me up.
Yep.
Otherwise, we can do if you just want to stick for the weekends, we can do Friday, Saturday, or Sunday again.
Actually, that'd probably be best, Jerome.
All right.
I have more time to focus on this, and I think I'll worry about work and fear,
Yeah, I feel you. All right, cool. Okay. Well, let's aim for next Sunday then.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Jerome.
No problem. See you later.
All right. See you.